Mithron Road. Yeah, I'm glad they called him Thrawn. Okay, one thing that I've seen a lot on Reddit, I've seen some guilds in the past and present, Thrawn. It's a weird event just in the sense that you've got a set number of characters, and early on it can feel a little bit restrictive because the events you can go for are Jedi, you can go for Emperor Palpatine, and they have wide character requirements. You know, you can go for certain rebels, you can go for certain Jedi, but with Thrawn, you just give him Phoenix. So, more about strategy. So, I'm going to show you what I do when it comes to this event. Okay, so this is my Crimson account. The reason I'm doing it on here is because these Phoenix are a bit undergeared. On my Temin Wexley account, I've got a little bit more gear, I'd say, on Ezra and Kanan, and probably a little bit on Era as well. It's Chopper and Zeb who've suffered on there, but I've also got Zetas in the team. I've had little jokes thrown my way about throwing Zetas on the team, but one's on Sabine. She's only 5-star, but it does mean that she's very offensive when I'm using Phoenix on attack with the rare occasion I do nowadays. And I've got a Zeta on Kanan. Now that one would be useful in this event, so if you were to put one Zeta in this team for this event, I would say that, because if I just tap on Kanan, if it'll let me, there we go, total defense. The Zeta dispels all debuffs on all Phoenix allies and grants them defense up for 3 turns, that bit here. Then grant Kanan and the target ally foresight for 2 turns, and when each of these foresights expire, Kanan gains 100% turn meter and other Phoenix allies gain 50% turn meter. So essentially, it's going to grant foresight to another Phoenix ally, and when they get hit, Kanan takes a bonus turn essentially. All the other turn meters are filled halfway up as well. So it's brilliant just in the sense that they are going to hit your target eventually, so just try and be strategic about it. So if you were to put one Zeta on a Phoenix member, it would be Kanan in my opinion. I think it's a very good defensive Zeta, but it's also very useful in this event. The other ones, they're okay. I mean, I say okay because I've never put any of them on. I mean, Ezra's does extra damage and it grants defense up again for some reason. I don't know why that is. Hera's, I think hers is related to turn meter. Let's have a look. 25% potency and dispel all debuffs on a Phoenix member and reduce the cooldowns by 1, then grant them 50% turn meter. So it's not bad, but yeah, I wouldn't go rushing out to get that really because you can only use that on Phoenix. And Zeb, again, it's not too bad. I mean, if anything, it's the most convoluted of the Zetas. I mean, it reduces the cooldown and then you gain 10% turn meter for each active ally and well, like this. I'm not reading through that whole thing, but if you were to get that Zeta, I don't think you'd regret it as far as its usefulness to a Phoenix team, but really you don't want to go for it. So I've just spent about 3 minutes walking through Zetas, but let's try and do this event without them. So I'm going to go straight into 7-star because it's going to be the most RNG dependent, and I think if people are doing this event, it's not necessarily actually completing the event, it's strategy. So anything you do at tier 7 you can do from 5 to 7, or if you're struggling still before that you can do it. So let's get into it. I will show mods, I'll try and show the mods on the screen actually because it might be useful for some of you, especially considering I'm going through this first phase and it's pretty simple as far as just getting through it. I'll try and get speeds on, etc. as well, so you've got a rough idea what I'm working with here. But generally, you want potency on Zeb. You're never going to get too many stuns or staggers or anything on Thrawn in the actual final battle. But you do want to make sure that he's getting as many hits in as he can and the landing. So, for instance, in the final round you've got Stormtroopers, you've got Death Troopers. If you can get them out of action, that is helpful. So don't underestimate the importance of potency on Zeb. I recognise Warrior did a video about a year ago. He did it with his Scissorman account, and I'll admit it was a great video. And he didn't get any stuns or anything with that. So I completely remember that. I actually remember the fact that it is very tricky to get stuns. He's very tenacious as Thrawn, but try not to worry about it with Thrawn himself. Try and think about the toons around him. I'm talking about all this, and I will admit, once I get to like phase 4, I might do an edit cut because, like I say, it's very RNG dependent. and I'm not going to thought this through every time. So here we go. Once you get into phase 3, I would advise, pretty much with every event like this, I would advise not doing specials or ultimates or whatever you want to call them, just only use your basic. I'm playing Marvel Strike Force as well, that might be why I've got ultimate in my head, but only use your basics. That way you've got them all saved up for when you get to Thrawn. The other thing I would advise, depending on how fast your Kanan is, try and get the turn meter to spread out so that he's the first one to taunt. It depends how you want to use Kanan. In Warrior's video, for instance, he used Chopper as his main taunting tank and Kanan's there more to support, but I'd personally use Kanan because he's got more health. You really need one of those two to take the Fracture off Thrawn. Okay, so there we go, that's the Death Trooper, or Troopers. Yeah, so just whittle these down. Bit annoying when they taunt after I've just said try not to use your specials. Okay, come on. So we're nearly there with this. It's pretty bog standard as far as events go up to this point. I'm going to have to do the CLS one as well at some point, but I don't know how to do that on with what I've got, because I've only got Temin Wexley ready for it, and I've got a Gear 13 R2 that I would probably solo it. So I'm going to have a think on that. The CLS event was really good. But yeah, this is probably next up as far as what I've done. You know, it was a really enjoyable event, even if you do get a bit frustrated at this point. Okay, so I might have done an edit cut here, hopefully not. But let's see how we go. Kanan's not ready, but he might take a turn soon. Okay, not too shabby. Could have been worse. I'm going to put that up on Kanan. I want him to be a bit tenacious. Ooh, okay, not the one I really wanted to go to. Okay, let's send that to Ezra. I'd like him to try and whittle some of that bonus protection down. Ooh, okay. Into one. Okay. Like I say. Take 2. Come on, let's do this. Come on. Oh, okay, Kanan's done. Yep. Okay. Not coming back from that. See if we can get rid of this Stormtrooper. I don't particularly want this Stormtrooper out, but it's the only option I've really got right now. Okay. Yeah, I'm going to have Kanan taunting as fast as possible. Come on, Kanan. Get in the action. Oh, okay, wow. Right. We're hanging in, but not wow. Come on, basic again, nothing to really dispel. Basic. Ooh, okay, not good. Ooh, okay, Ezra's gone. No, not Ezra, Hera. Wow, okay. Do basic, that'll take. Ooh, okay. Oh! Right away. Okay, this is about 8, 10, 11. Just keep adding numbers on, you're probably there. Okay, let's see what RNG we get this time. Last time Thrawn went straight for Zeb and it was game over first move, so we haven't had that bad luck. Okay, I'm getting rid of the taunt because even if it comes back, I've got Chopper still who can get rid of it. Well, I thought he would. Okay, let's put a taunt up. Alright, we're coping okay. Could be worse. Could really do with Chop getting in for a clear there, but in the meantime, let's just use to get that on. Next one. Let's get that onto Ezra. When H is where it shouldn't be. Right, now, let's do that. Let's get rid of that. Okay, so it does mean if the Stormtrooper taunts again anytime soon, hopefully we've whittled a bit of health down. Zeb, do you mind counter-attacking, bud? You know, oh, he's got days, okay, my bad. Right, come on. Ugh. Okay. I could really do with a taunter. Just trying to daze him so that's, well, stunned. There we go. Kanan seems a mile away. Got the offense that he doesn't. Come on. Right, he's going to take a turn next, which is handy. So in that sense, I'm going to put backup plan on him. And just hope that that is enough. I'm going to save the taunt on Chop. Let's go over to this Death Trooper. Oh, okay. Luckily Kanan evaded, but now he's going to get fractured, so not great. Okay, this won't deal max damage, but let's go in and do this. Let's get a taunt. Oh, I don't really want to do the taunt up, but I haven't got much choice. Yeah, I'm going to put taunt up and just sacrifice Chop a bit. Sorry, Chop. Oh, come on. Alright, big hit. Okay. I'm going to save that because I know I'm just going to get hit by it, so let's just do that so the taunt doesn't blow up. In the meantime, let's go like this. Big hit. Nope. No terminate now, so that's handy. Let's get rid of the taunt, don't want that. Ooh, we even got a big hit, so let's get rid of it. Right. So now it's just a case of whittling them down. It's bad that I'd like Kanan to die off just so he can get some health. And get rid of the debuffs. Okay. They're both going to take a turn, and I can't do anything about it, so let's just hit Thrawn. Okay. Don't say, don't kill him off now, okay? We're okay now. Kill. Right, I'm going to hold the fort for a bit, Chop. I'll give you some protection just to help you through it. Okay, let's see if we can get a daze. Yes! Woohoo! That was quite good. Okay, another buff out there, please. Let's send some protection out into the wild. Put it on Chop for now. And been surprised we could have got daze there, but I'll live with it. Okay. This is where we get into the land of the dangerous, because daze there is quite useful, but I'm not sure how many of them I can land. Oh, ooh, okay, not great. Not the one I'd like to get, because she's the one who handles the revives. Okay, come on. No buff, so let's go for it. Okay, bigger. Can we get a stump? Yes, okay. Let's get taunt up. Come on, keep hitting him. Another daze, yes, that's nice. Let's go for a basic. Let's get a taunt up. Back to Hera. Right, let's go for Zeb. Got a daze again, that's nice. Basic again. Oh, okay. Bound to happen at some point, he's going to get fracture out. So in the meantime, let's put backup plan over there. Let's do a big hit. And can we get another big hit here? Just slowly whittling away. Stop up with the taunt. Let's go basics again. We get a stagger. Basic. Oh, that. Oh. Oh. We're whittling it away, but it's just taking forever. Come on. Let's go for Hera. Okay. Big it. Nearly. Oh, the health again. I know I should go for them, but the trouble is, you won't get thrown out of the way fast. You don't really want to be letting him just keep manipulating the battlefield. And the thing is, they are going to run out of turns eventually. Just you've got to time them out. Let's get taunt up. Okay, that'll be okay for a minute. Let's send that to Hera. Let's go try and get a daze on Zeb. Okay, another one, Zeb. Come on. Ooh, see? Nasty die on him, isn't it? That's with bonus potency. Right, come on. In the red again. Come on. There we go. Right, okay, and it should be a formality from here. So, it took me quite a few attempts. It was a little bit frustrating, I will not lie. But that is the method, okay? So it's the idea that you want to get rid of the Death Troopers as fast as possible. And from there, once you've got the Death Troopers out of the way, what you want to do is work on the Stormtrooper so he stops taunting, and that way you can then focus fire on Thrawn. As you saw, there is a bit of awkwardness because once you're trying to attack Thrawn, the Stormtroopers around him, I can't remember their class, they're going to just keep healing him, but as long as you just keep going at Thrawn, you'll get him. So that is the strategy. So I hope that comes in useful for any of you. If you did find it useful, hit the like button, subscribe to the channel if you want to see more, and yep, hopefully I'll be back with another event video sometime soon. Until then, bye for now folks.